Bonjour, hola, good day, moi privyet. Saudi, it's me, Table, and welcome to an episode of Robocraft. Now, I got myself a hankering for a building, and we're going to build something. Now, I kind of been flirting with the idea of en masse Proto Seekers. Now, I know I poo-poo Proto Seekers all the time, and I say, well, I don't, or not all the time, but a lot of times I say, you know, they're easy weapons to use. You just hold a button down. You don't necessarily need to aim, and they're no good because you can't shoot parts off. However, I have been harassed and harangued by Proto Seekers on a number of occasions, so I'm thinking maybe it's time to harass and harangue people back, you know? Now, with Proto Seekers, you do have a minimum range, so you need to be relatively nippy, so I figure, let's try and make a hover, you know? Now, the reason I'm just randomly clicking is because I'm looking for power boosters, and we're going to mount one inside the body, like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to the rest of the build and make that a block panel there, like so. Okay, now it needs to be, I'm going to go ahead and take this bit off actually, because it needs to be heavier on the bottom than it does the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a housing for this, like so. And it's just going to be a block. You know, it doesn't necessarily need to be anything more than that at this point. Now, for some fluke, I managed to put the other connecting point on the bottom, which is what I wanted, and I had forgotten about. So that's just a happy accident that worked out that way. So we now have our housing for the block. I'd like to make it a feature, but I'm just gonna leave it inside like so. Now, let's move that one block down, and that one block across like so. I don't know what the optimum number of Proto Seekers are, but I'm going to put them on first. So, okay. So we've got this kind of, I don't know what this shape is that's going on here, but there is definitely a shape forming. All right, that can stay. That's fine. Don't know what I was thinking. You know what, actually? Let's remove that. I'm going to do something different with that bit. Okay, so let's just do that. Right, movement-wise, I'm going to go for hovers, and I'm going to use the tornadoes because they have an awful lot of lift, and that's what I want. Now, the reason I didn't took the block out of the middle there is because I want to do something like this. I bet you that's too small. I reckon we've got to go like that. And I'm going to mount the hovers like so. There we go. Now, you shouldn't really mount them the way I'm doing them, because then if you take a side hit, then, you know, they come off. However, I'm going to just change it by doing 2 in the middle and 2 on the side, like so. We need to change the colour now, because it's starting to play tricks on my eyes. There we go. So we've got the hovers on. Having 2 hovers on one block like that is a terrible idea, so I'm going to reposition it like so. That's better. Okay, fine. Now we do need to fill in this little gap that we've made here as best we can. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Yep, I can. Can I do that? Oh no, it doesn't like that at all. But you will like this. It's looking a little bit boxy, isn't it? I'm just wanting to start cutting into this design a little bit and just making it a little less box-like, because it is. And it tends to be when you shield your hovers like this. Now, unfortunately, that block there, you hit that block, you lose the hover. So if I was smart, I'd reposition those into a similar position of the other ones, which I can't do without, but I can do it this way. But then it's 2 blocks sharing the same. Oh, table, come on. Okay, you can do that. Fine, do that. And then these bits can still be hooked up, like so. And then that can just become a solid row. Okay, that's a pretty decent compromise, actually. I'm all right with that. Oh, you let me do that. Glorious. Ah! No, don't do this to me. Yeah, I know it was incorrect, but just... Honestly? Honestly? What the friggin' poo. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay. Right. So we've got a good shape coming on here now with what's going on here. I like that shape. Like, that's good. I do want to do this though. Here, I want to just go like that. And if I can, I want to do this. Oh, you didn't let me, did you? Fine. Ding, ding, boop, boop, boo. I'll do that. I'm going to put that in, but first we need to just shore up this bit. Now, I like using loads and loads of hovers. Always have. I hate it when you take so many hits that you go a little wibbly wobbly. No one likes that when you're in a hover and you're just wibbly wobbling around whilst you're being destroyed. No, nobody likes that. If you like that, there's something wrong. Okay. So we've got quite a lot of hovers on, but we can do better. Like, there's definitely some room under here for some more. So I'm just going to put a cheeky pair in there. And I'm just going to put one. Oh, but we can do better than that. Let's push it right back like so. Yeah, now we're talking. Some kind of hover bike. It's not a bike. Some kind of hover thing. Let's just put a block like that as well. Like there. Yeah, let's do that. Like it. Right. 5 at the front, 6 at the back. That's quite a lot of hovers. It's very narrow, which is good because it gives us positioning for weapons. And, you know, you could put an engine there or something. We could put a lot of engines there, to be honest. Right. You know what? That's not a bad idea that I've just come up with there about putting loads of engines on. Be some kind of speedy, busy. Do you get what I mean? I mean like something speedy, busy. I haven't used any arrow rods yet. What am I thinking? Whoop. Don't know what's going on here with this front bit, but I don't really like it. But yeah, I'm still placing blocks. What's that all about? Okay, I like it a little bit more now. Right. Now, what if I did this? I'm just a thought. I'm just toying with the idea. What if I did this? Because I did something on a previous build that looked pretty fancy. What if I just did? Oh no, not that. What if I just did this? Wait for it. Here it comes. Booyah! What if I just did that? What if I just what if that was just our thing? Or what if I did this? Jung! What if I did that? What if that was just now the front? What if that is down the front of the thing? What if I did that, huh? And then what if I went and did this? No. What if I went and did this? Grana! Huh? What if I did that? Yeah, that came at you. That happened. I'm not sure what that is. But I'm going to change it to one of these. Huh? Yeah, that's happening. I'm even going to go as far as to do this. What is that? Huh? What are you? I'm even going to go ahead and go and yep. No, other way round. And how are we going to go? Oh, no, that's, I don't like to do that. Actually, we're going to do this. And then, that's now a thing. What have I done? What is this thing? Maybe this bit could still be a central feature. What is this thing, honestly? Let's test it. Field test. Now, I've put on no boosters or anything. I'm sure those rudders on the front are going to cause a problem, but they look so good. That's why they must stay. They have to stay. God. Okay. We don't have them. Oh, okay. You can pick up speed eventually. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Fair enough. I've got another crazy idea. I'm thinking of mirroring that. I know. What you like, eh, table? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna match it. I'm gonna mirror it. I'm gonna have the same thing on the back as well. Slightly different. Not exactly the same, of course, but just like... frig it. I did it on the last build. I liked the way it looked. I'm just gonna do it. Like that. Oh, that matches up exactly. And then, let's see. I mean, I kind of like it. Like, if I like it, I should keep it, shouldn't I, right? That's how it is, isn't it? If I did that and then... No, it's got to start there. Like so. What is that? Honestly, what is that? Oh, no, let's do this. No way I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's like a weak spot, like the Death Star, a thermal exhaust port right below, small thermal exhaust port right below the main port. You shoot in there and you take out the friggin' power booster. Why not? You know what? You can totally stay like that. Like, that's fine. And I'm even going to put in the reversey thrusters. Where are we? They're going to be these size, and they're going to go right in here because they can. Look, right there. In fact, they're going to go there. Yeah, that's where they're going to go, right there. Now we got our hovers, we got rudders, we got what is looking like a very good-looking spaceship, if I do say so myself. Is it a spaceship? No, it's a hover. Let's get the engines on. You know, let's do something glorious with the engines. Also, something I want to do with this bit. I'm just going to go like that. Put a block there. Let's see how far forward that's got to be for me to do what I want. Where would I find... yeah, these things. Strut slice. Yeah, that's the one. Come on, let me do it. Oh, look at it! Look at this thing! It works! Connect on. Connect on? Yeah, look at that strut slice. Glorious. You glorious, glorious thing. Are we doing that? Is that happening? I guess it is. Now, to be honest, what I've just done there doesn't need to stay like that. I'm going to go and do this and just make that glass. Oh, can I do one more? Should I do one more? No, I think 2's good enough. That's it. That's going to be like that. Holy moly, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Honestly. Honestly, table, what is going on in your brain today? Let's make that like that. Right, so reverse engines, gonna need more than that to be maneuverable though. The bottom's a bit of a piggledy mess, but that's all right because we're just gonna get the engines on. Okay, right, engines. We have to go for these ones because the other ones are all too round, and I like the science fiction-y kind of look of these. We don't want to put top one on. Do we want that? Does that look too... Yeah, it's too much. Less is more, table. Less is more. Now, I'd love to get another engine on, but not necessarily in the same spot. Oh, that's got to go then, if I'm going to do that. Wait a second. I could get something in there, couldn't I? It would only take 2 blocks to remove to get that in. What's it clashing with, that block? It totally goes. It totally goes. It likes it. Let's put that in there. No one need never know that it's not fully hooked up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. How? Oh, man. Okay. So, now all we've got to do is get Proto Seekers on. Now, unfortunately, there's going to be some compromises with design because the Proto Seekers are such large guns. And they're by no means the largest. They're just a little bit big, you know? Oh, come on. That would have been a great spot to put them. It's alright. What I can do is do that, this, that. Oh, do you know what? I am going to reposition those so they look like that. And then we can put the Proto Seekers in there. Honestly? Honestly? Like, you're clashing with the engine that much that you don't like that? Oh, I guess I could move it all back one. I mean, it's quite a lot of modification just to get it back one block, and that doesn't even necessarily mean it's going to fit. Come on, just fit. Come on. Ah, jeez Louise, honestly. That would have been a great spot to put 2 Proto Seekers. What I have to do is mount it up one, which I didn't really want to do. That's not looking good. I'm going to change that to this. And change that to this. Okay, so you want the Proto Seekers to be higher up. Fine. That is fine. You know what? If that's what it takes, then I'm just going to do it. Oh, but it looks so vulgar. I want to sink them into the design. Come on, just let me... What's it going to take to be able to sink them in? Pushing the engines out one block. That's what it's going to take. Just push the engines out one block. Problem solved, you know? Doom, ding, ding. Do, do, do. Can I get away with doing that? No, I thought as much. Typical. Right, we can get those error rods back in now because they looked good. Little ones. There we go. They're in. Sorted. Okay, fine. If I'm having to push the engines out one more to get those Proto Seekers on, so be it. I'm even going to put one right here. There we go. Right, triple Proto Seeker on the front. Something below, maybe? One below? I mean, like, kind of looks like it likes that. Or maybe I should do 2 below. Test it. Just test it. See what the fire rate's like. Because I don't want it to drain too quickly. Because I want to be able to just, like, nibble for ages. But at the same time, I don't want to do, like, too little damage. You know? I think that's the limit, isn't it? Yeah. 3 on top. Yeah, that's the limit. It hovers okay. It's a little bit heavy on the front though. You can see that it's nosing down, but that kind of helps. You're fast. You're a fast thing. Turning a little bit slow. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, fine. Like, so far so good with the design. If I can squeeze them in for good measure, because I like it to be more like when I build hovers, I think like Matrix hovers. You know how they're just like completely coated in the hover discs. You know that like they're just everywhere, all over the design. That's kind of how I feel with hovers. Like that's really the school of thought that I try to adhere to, because I just think that's how they would look. That's all. Like I just feel like that's how it would be. Like if it's going to be a big old heavy hunky chunky metal thing, like it will have a lot of hovers on it to keep the thing up because it's so weighty, you know. So what can I do here? Can I do anything here? I don't necessarily want to duplicate the same thing. You see what I'm doing? Like it's just the same. Maybe I can change it up a little bit by doing this. It is a bit samey, isn't it? Maybe I can do something with these. Oh, that's horrendously boxy. That works. Okay, that works. Right. So, I know it's very boxy underneath, guys. I can see that. And I'm not inclined to want to spend too much time on this underside, because I'm very happy with how the top's gone. So what I'm going to just do is I'm just going to, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of extra bit, just like that. Nothing too major, you know, just some little bits like that. Not concerned about the underside in this one. Just some extra weight. I'm going to kick that out one. Fine. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree, like, the underside is a bit ugly, it's true. What can you do, honestly? Let's see if we can squeeze in a couple of squalls. Ah, oh, look, you can get quad squalls in there. And that's just for a little extra. Can I hide something under here? Squalls really are the universal go-to additional buoyancy hover, without a doubt. Can I get one more in? I'd love to get one more in. Ah, you just won't let me, will you? Fine. What are we on? 39. Oh, I can make it 1740. 1740 right there. Bing bang bong, sorted. I can make it 1750. Oh, that's doable. I can just load on some extra weight underneath. What are we on now? 1748. 2 more and we're done. 1750. Oh yeah. Extra scores for the win. So let's just do the paint. I love... Oh, let's do this colour actually. Oh, but it's very poo brown, isn't it? We need like a... I just don't like those colours. I'm going to do the off-white. Where is it? Off-white. There we go. Off-white with... I do like off-white and orange. I've done a lot of those. Let's just make it black and white. Let's make it black and off-white. Okay, there's the deal. Black and off-white it is. So, I like these bits. I think that they should show up and be quite prominent. I'm even going to do those bits as well. Yeah, I am. And I'm even going to do that bit. Oh, we kind of coloured that bit under there. No, that should stay black. Accentuates the arrow rod. There we go. Accentuates. Oh, check you out, table. Less is more, table. Less is more when it comes to the colours. Cockpit. Oh, I don't know, actually. Because that white is too similar. Where's the that one? No, I don't like it. They can stay black. Fine. Yeah, it can just be very little. If I make those black. It's too much black, isn't it? Okay, you can stay like that. I do believe that's the design. Less is more, paint. You know, less is more. So I do believe that's the hover done. Final test. And then we are set. I can't get over this hover. I'm so pleased with it. I'm just going to bezz around, Proto Seeker people, give them enough hovers on it to give it a bit of stability. It's, once it gets going, it's good. Well pleased with this. Well pleased. There we go. Gonna make someone's day quite bad when you get Proto Seeker to death. You know what? It could benefit from a little white underneath, actually. Just on the sides. I just noticed that there's like rather big black chunky bits that it's just like matte. Done. It's definitely done then. Definitely done. Come on, loading time. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, you're done. It seems you answered me. Right, mirror mode should be on, hopefully. I'm just going to do this, right? Yep. Book. Yeah, just going to do that. But then make that bit black. Yeah. I do believe we are done. So that's the hover. There we go. Proto Seeker hover. I hope you've enjoyed the build. I freaking enjoyed myself building that thing. I'm really pleased with how that looks. In the meantime, I've been Table. Thanks so much. I'll take it out for a match soon. And also take care and I'll see you soon. Oh, don't forget.